And we'd like to welcome everybody to the CNA Arena here in Akita as the Akita Happinets host the two-time defending champion Alvark Tokyo. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Suntay with the call. Glad you're joining us. And we are in the land of the crazy pink. That is what you call the fans here in Akita. And we got a great sized crowd here. These fans are crazy about their Akita Northern Happinets. Both these squads essentially tied Alvark Tokyo with a 25-17 record. Akita Northern Happinets, their slate is 25 wins, 18 losses. Both these squads fighting for a wild card spot. And that's why we are in for an interesting encounter. As you can see, both these squads, as you can see, 6 and 7 in the team standings. There you got the updated team standings, and we have both these squads there battling it out for a wild card spot. Only the top two teams make it. As we take a look at the rosters here of both these squads, they're just not fighting for a wild card spot, but from their point of view, they want to be able to make sure that they're able to battle through the injuries that their respective squads are going through. When you look at Alvark Tokyo, today they'll be out without Daiki Tanaka, one of their main men, their top local player who does play for the Japanese national squad. So far, Daiki Tanaka has played 37 games. He's been on the floor for 28 minutes, averaging 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. So that is what they're going to be missing here today. On your screens there, you can see the Northern Happinets will be relying on that gentleman there, number 16, Takashi Ito, who's featured in 28 games for them so far. He's been on the floor for 15 minutes with averages of 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now we got the lineup here of the visiting squad. Alvark Tokyo, two-time defending champions, and some say could have been 3 if not for the COVID-19 situation halting the B-League season last year. They had the best record in this league before it came to a halt. But as I mentioned, no Daiki Tanaka, and also today no Alex Kirk. Alex Kirk has featured in 35 games with averages of 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists in 29 minutes of action. So those are really big shoes to fill. Focus is going to be on that gentleman right there, a member also of the national team for Japan, Seiya Ando. He's played in 42 games, averaging 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists in 22 minutes of action. He can hit from the outside, he likes to play tough defense, and he likes to break down the opponent's defense as well whenever given the opportunity. He will play point from time to time, but he's a knockout-down shooter. Those are the two players we're going to be looking at for head-to-head matchups. That's Takashi Ito and Seiya Ando. When you look at the Akita Northern Happinets, they have a new addition. Has played only 4 games for them so far. Weijia Wang from China, who actually graduated from the Nagoya Gakuen University. His average is not too big. Just 1 point and 1 rebound in 4 minutes on the floor, but expect him to play a little bit more as the season progresses. Obviously, they're going to be relying on their imports. Alex Davis wearing jersey number 9. We also have Javier Carter their 6'8" center, who is part of the Panama national squad. Some locals that they are looking forward to give them good contributions. We have Ryuto Yasuoka, who's part of the Japanese 3x3 squad, and also a national team member for the 5-on-5. We have Takatoshi Furukawa. On your screens, we have the officials handling the proceedings here this evening. We've got referees Kato, referee Kume, and referee Kumagai. We've got one female referee. That just shows you how the game has really evolved all over the world. At first, you had just officials in the NBA and then eventually the WNBA, who are ladies as part of the referees pool. But now all over the world, a lot of young ladies out there want to be referees as well. We've seen a lot of women also as part of coaching squads. And so the equality really is moving up, not just in the United States, but all over the world. We've got the starting 5 here for Alvark Tokyo, starting out with Deshaun Thomas, Genki Kojima, Kevin Jones, Shuhei Kikuchi, and Taiki Okasabe. That's the starting 5 for that head coach on your screens right now, Coach Luka Pavicevic. Now we have the starting 5 for the Akita Northern Happinets. Boy, the crazy pink going crazy here for their boys in the pink uniforms. The Akita Northern Happinets starting 5. Starting out with number 3, Sota Ora. Number 9, Alex Davis. Number 24, Ryoto Yasuoka. Number 32, Javier Carter. And number 51, Takatoshi Furukawa. Nice shot there of 38-year-old head coach Kenzo Maeda, who's been here as an assistant coach and a head coach since 2015. Started out an assistant and worked his way to the head coaching position. Once again, there you have on your screens the starters. We've got Ora, Davis, Yasuoka, Carter, and Furukawa for the Akita Northern Happinets. Alvark Tokyo, the 2-time defending champ, starting out with Thomas, Kojima, Jones, Kikuchi, and Okasabe. Just minutes away from tip-off. Critical for both these squads to be able to get off to a good start. Once again, updated team standings. Alvark Tokyo with a 26-18 card. Akita Northern Happinets, 25 wins, 19 losses. So they're essentially neck and neck. As we mentioned a while ago, both these squads vying for the 2 top spots for the wild card. So a win here is a must. Tip off, and the Crazy Pink going crazy because their squad will have first shot at the basket here. Ora puts it up, misses. Nice rebound there from Okasabe. Feeling out crosses a little bit here for both these squads. On the outside, three-pointer is short. Good line there from Genki Kojima. Nothing doing. Trying to get inside. Handoff. It's gonna drop. First 2 points goes to Akita, courtesy of Alex Davis. Alex Davis is one of those long, tall players whose wingspan will create a problem defensively for his opponents. Kojima hands it off. And we're tied at 2 apiece. Nice attack there at the basket from number 13, Shuhei Kikuchi. Minute gone very quickly here. On the outside, Carter for 3, short. Another one of those 3-pointers with good line, just short. Kojima once again. Both these squads trying to be very patient. If you haven't seen Akita in action, putting that up is going to be a miss. Jones pulls it down. Akita and their head coach, Kenzo, likes to have quick substitutions. And he'll have a lot of platoon substitutions. So he wants his players to be going all out at 110%. Because after about 3, 4, possibly 5 minutes max, they'll be off the floor resting. Davis once again heading into the lower block. That's where he likes to operate. Will Carter get possession? Carter with the screen. Jumper on the way. A little bit too strong. Rebound from Jones. Already 2 minutes gone, essentially, in the first period, and just 2 points each to show for both these squads. Floater's not going to work. Another big rebound, that time from Carter. They're pushing it forward. That might have been a traveling violation, but he made it look so smooth. Alex Davis with all 4 points for Akita here. For the swarming defense being shown by the boys in pink. Deshaun Thomas gets rejected. And here come the host team, looking to add to their 2-point edge. Jumper from way out. Not going to work that time. Alex Davis was looking for his 6-point already. So far, it's been a low-scoring affair to the corner. Stepping on the sideline. That's going to be another violation, courtesy of Kikuchi. Not really a good start for both these squads. Already a few turnovers from both of them. Nice handoff there. They will go right back to the guy with a hot hand. That rattles out. Alex Davis has taken majority of the shots here. Kojima gets it down. Orchestrating as expected. Nice crossover dribble. Deshaun Thomas short. Will get it back. Tries to bully his way. Will have to kick it out. Posting up against Carter. He heads on out. Kojima might have to put this one up. It will be a miss. Another rebound here. Alex Davis has been doing it on both ends. Setting that pick. Will he get the pass? No, he won't. Ora gives it out. Carter with a handoff. Carter moving to the lower block. They go right back to Davis. 3-pointer, yes! It is now 7-2. After that basket there from number 24, Ryuto Yasuoka. He is known for his deep threes, and that was a real deep three. 4 minutes gone here in this contest. The foul will be called. Actually, it's a cheap one there on Alex Davis. And here comes that substitution we're talking about. Essentially sending in an entire new squad. So you know you got to be fresh. And at the same time, you know you got to be ready. 4 men check in. And only Alex Davis stays in there as part of the starting 5. Nice first look at Nakayama. That's Takuya Nakayama. He is their captain. He actually had the most number of steals in 2018-2019. Second serving here for Alvark. Deshaun Thomas. Short. Off and running once again. The host squad, they go back to Davis. That's a great bounce pass. But these four on the floor, still trying to get some sweat in. Nice save. Shot clock, though, is down to 6. Do they know it? For a shot. That's a late call. Coach Luca doesn't like it, but there definitely was some contact. Watch it here once again. Closing in there was Sota Ora. He's going to pick up a foul. Check that Isaiah Ando, who just came in for his squad. Not even 30 minutes on the floor, and Isaiah Ando has picked up his first personal. 8-2 is our tally. Make it now 9-2. This is now the biggest lead in the contest. Only 2 points to show for Tokyo. And we've reached the halfway point of this first period. Talk about a drought. Let's say Ando can help out. Ando. Looking for some room. Excellent pass. But no three-pointer going down. Still just 2 points on the board. Trying to go inside. Looked like there was going to be a double from Kevin Jones. Turnover is going to be called. Watch it there once again. Trying to bully his way inside was Kengo Nomoto. Hook not going to work. That was a little bit offline. Still with an 8-point lead are the hosts. Looks like it's been a combination of not so fluid offense and also great defense by Akita. That's why Tokyo's got only 2 points. Foul's going to be called. 2 free throws coming up here. Trying to come in with the stab there was Gen Hirawa. Watch it here. Stabbing at that. First personal foul going to be called on Hirawa. Checking in for the first time. We've got Joji Takeuchi. Takeuchi is a veteran. 35-year-old power forward standing 6'9". So he's got a lot of length. Expect him to match up against Alex Davis. First free throw, a little bit too strong. Shota Tsuyama on your screens. 5'10" guard, 24-year-old. So just still barely touching the surface of what he can actually come up with and do. On the outside once again, Davis. Davis gets it back. Floater works! Davis is on a tear here. Davis now with 6 points. It is 12-3. 9-point advantage enjoyed by the hosts. That's going to be the 4th team foul here for Akita. A swarming defense. Really making life tough for Kevin Jones. Ando to the corner. Hirawa hits. That cuts the lead down to 7. 3:20 remaining here in the first. So far a very good start, and so far a solid showing here for Akita. And just when I said that, a mistake is going to be given to Carter there, Javier Carter. Passing behind his teammate. Masashi Hosoya was actually cutting to the basket. That's going to be a foul, going to be called. It's going to be on number 17. Takuya Nakayama. And bad news for Akita, they're in the penalty. So for the entire stretch now of this first period, 3:02 to be exact, it's going to be free throws for every foul given up by Akita. Nice look there at the brain trust of Alvark Tokyo with Coach Luka Pavicevic. He and the rest of his coaching staff are going through a whole lot here. No Daiki Tanaka and no Alex Kirk. Those are two of your main cogs. But that's what happens in professional sports. You've got to go with what you have and who you have ready. 2 free throws will get Tokyo to within 5. Excellent movement once again being shown here by the home squad. The pass once again behind. Off and running are the visitors. Hirawa kicks it out. That one had no chance. That was a prayer. Definitely wouldn't be answered. That was a brick. Steal completed. Ando. Nice handoff. That's going to be a miss. You can't say Alvark Tokyo has not had their chances. They have. Just not converting. Still a very low scoring affair for both these squads. Just 12 points for Akita. As we enter the final 2 minutes, an offensive foul is going to be called. Good defense put up there by Seiya Ando. So far, it hasn't been a good day here for Takuya. A little bit of a hook there for the team captain. And he was caught. Still no timeouts being called by either coach. What do you like from Coach Luka? He's been there, done that. He's been around the block so many times. He knows these players can handle the situation. Inside, a little bit too strong. That shot there from Yutara Suda. There's a good shot of Suda. Still a lot of time in the shot clock. Coach is making them aware. Nice handoff inside. Hirawa, no! That was a perfect pass there from Ando. Hirawa could have just gone straight up. Carter. History rattles in and out. Nice block there from the back. Excellent defense from Takeuchi. Look at that recovery from the back. If not, be an easy 2. Jumper from the quarter court, not going to work. The tap. It might just stay here with the boys in pink. It does. We're going to milk this brand new 14. Carter with the pick. Carter trying to get the pass. Gets it in stride. That's an excellent pass and an easy lay-in. Carter now starting to get going offensively. First 2 points to go with these 2 rebounds here. Under a minute to play here in the first period. Seiya Ando puts it up, will miss. Another 7-point lead enjoyed here. As we have Akita doubling up on Tokyo at 14-7. Only 7 points for the 2-time defending champions. Nice rebound there from Shota. We go inside, the pass to the wing. Boy, this defense has really suffocated the offense. That's going to be a travel. That's a good call. Shot clock is off. This quick substitution patterns, having the players fresh on the floor for Akita, really has paid handsome dividends for Coach Kenzo Maeda. Essentially, the constants are Javier Carter. Another offensive foul is going to be called. And Alex Davis. Those 2 imports have been real keys for Akita. You can see the shove there. The referee's catching him. Foul going to be called on Takashi Ito. 6.6 seconds remain. Re-entry of Taiki Osakabe. He started out in this ball game. He might have to put this one up. Does he realize it? I don't think so. Puts it up. That was close. Offensively, both these squads have really been stymied. After the first 10 minutes of play, it's 14 for Akita, 7 for Tokyo. It has not been a really polished game for both these squads. Akita shooting 35% from the floor, 11% for Alvark Tokyo. Can you imagine? 2 out of 18 from the floor, and in fact, they're 0% from 3, 0 out of 6. Let's see if the 2-time defending champions can get things going. That's a nice play inside to Kevin Jones. That gets them to within 5. Carter with a handoff. Almost lost it. Yasuoka and company will retain possession. Three-pointer. misses everything. Looking at 3-point shooting for Akita. Not any better. They're shooting 1 out of 6 for less than 20%. But it's still better than 0%. 5-point lead enjoyed here by Akita. Both these squads struggling offensively, especially here for the two-time defending champions. Boy, missing on that layup there was Genki Kojima, who just re-entered the ball game here in the second period. He started out for his squad. No roll coming there from Alex Davis. Quick double. Deshaun Thomas has to give it up. Davis with a steal. Off and running once again. Are the boys in pink? Foul will be called on Shota Tsuyama. Nice handoff. Now once again, Davis going to the low block. He's going to lose it though. Boy, butterfingers here. But eventually Kevin Jones controls. Over now to Shota. Tsuyama still. That's a perfect handoff. There was some contact, but no foul called. That's a great block there from Carter. There's a counter steal though. That's a poor foul from Akita. But they still have a 5-point lead. It has been a sloppy game to say the least. Checking in now is Taiki Osakabe once again. On the other side, for the hosts, Takeshi Tada will check in. Essentially, just about everybody has been used already. 2 minutes gone here in period number 2. Nice strong move. Still nothing to show. On the third attempt, still nothing. But 2 free throws now. Badly needed free throws. Watch it here. Deshaun Thomas goes up. Hits the back rim. Puts it up a little bit too strong. To the rescues Kevin Jones, who is now on the line for 2 free throws. That foul might be given there to Javier Carter. Carter will take a seat. The numbers continue to drop here for both these squads. At the moment, Akita shooting 33% from the field. Alvark Tokyo 15%. Shooting 3 out of 20. Wow. Again, early on, we said it was a combination of the defense and poor running of their offense, but that time you saw 2 missed opportunities from Deshaun Thomas from point-blank range. Coach Luca still egging on his boys. They're still within striking distance. Can you imagine? Only shooting 13% from the field now. 3 out of 22. And you're only down by 3 points. What a game we're witnessing here. Slight push. It's allowed. Nice basket there from Sota Ora. And the lead is back up to 5. Nice handoff. Ando gets it to one of his imports. Trying to make his move is Jones. It's not going to drop. Deshaun Thomas will overshoot once again. Boy, these rims might have a lid on it. Well, could very well have. This is the home court of Akita. Really struggling with their offense right now is Alvark. Their shooting percentage is going to drop even further. Is that possible? 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Ora calling out the play, hands it over. Will get it back. Now they go to Jones. Jones gives it back out. Ora hits the three. And the lead is back up to 8. It once stood at a high of 9 at 12-3. But things looking good once again. Coach Luca sues for time. Six minutes, 43 seconds remaining here before we get to the halftime break. Well, we promised you a good game, and so far it's been very close. Shooting averages have not been exceptional, but at the end, we want a close encounter, and so far, it has been really close between both these squads. Both teams need a victory here to be able to further move up in the standings, looking for that wild card spot. Getting it down is Kojima. Kojima inside will get blocked. Easy lay-in that time. Nice move there from Kevin Jones. $19-13 is our tally. That's a perfect pass. Alex Davis with an assist. And a nice basket inside for Takatoshi Furukawa. Lead is back up to 8. We have breached the 6-minute mark. Seiya Ando with a handoff. Missing everything. Another putback. Just hanging around is Kevin Jones. Kevin Jones now with 6 points to go with 7 rebounds. We got a timeout on the floor. This time, it's Akita wanting to talk things over. That was a rather quick timeout called by Coach Kenzo Maeda. Well, he obviously didn't like what he saw. Back-to-back putbacks by Kevin Jones inside. Wanted to make sure that his team boxes out and cleans that up. They've got to get the work done on the defensive boards. Well, that offensive thrust just blew up in their face. Still a 6-point lead enjoyed by Akita. But with possession is Alvark Tokyo. Shota. That's a good pass. Power dribble. That has been the story here for the two imports of Alvark Tokyo. They've been missing from point blank range. Asking for some help is Nomoto. Finally gets it. Gets it over to Nakayama. That is a great move. Nomoto got it back, went straight to the basket, got fouled. Nomoto's actually in there for tough defense. But look at that, rolling to the basket, he knows how to finish. Standing 6'6", 28-year-old. Under 5 minutes to play here, and we get an official timeout. Four minutes, 52 seconds before we take a break here. So far, it's been an interesting affair between both these squads. Looking to complete a three-point play is Kengo Nomoto. And he does. His 9-point lead matches the biggest lead of the ball game for Akita. Still being very patient, and the two-time defending champions Alvark Tokyo biding their time if you really look at it. Three-pointer, yes! Nice basket from the outside from Yutara Suda. That'll get them to within 6. Handoff, almost bobbled. First shot, not gonna work. But look at the aggressiveness here of the boys in pink. They'll lose it though. Going right back into their offense. Let's see if they can try to look for Kevin Jones. Nice incursion inside. That is their main man right now, Seiya Ando. He was featured in the Facebook ad promoting this match. Jumper from Carter, not gonna work. Nice rebound there from Shota. Siyama calling out the play. Hands it over. Ando over to Import. Will get it back. He can take this shot and make it, and does! Back-to-back shots here for Seiya Ando. Ando now has 5 points in the contest. He's come alive. And the entire Tokyo squad find themselves just down by 1. A lot of maturity being shown here by the squad from Alvark Tokyo, despite being down by 9 twice. They're now just trailing by 1. Akita with a quick timeout there, just to get their bearings once again. Let's see if they can try to get Alex Davis involved. He's posting up, can't get the pass. Three-pointer is going to miss everything once again. Twice it's happened. Well, Hasegawa saying it was tipped. That's why it was short, so the ball should stay with them. Referees say otherwise. Both squads with just 2 team fouls each as we approach the final 3 minutes of this first half. Ando, nice swing. Long 2, not going to work. That's a good save. That's allowed in international basketball. Shota was up to the task. Ando for back-to-back threes. Yes! This is the first taste of the lead for Alvark Tokyo at 26-24. And 8 points contributed in this run. 8-0 blast by Seiya Ando. What would the reply of Akita be? They reply with a 3 of their own. And asking for a foul there was Hosoya. None given, but the lead goes right back to Akita. That's going to be off his knee. That was clear. Ando can't believe it, but that was essentially a heat check for Seiya Ando. He scored the team's last 8 points. Re-entry once again of Genki Kojima. Under 2 minutes to play here. Second period action. Akita up by 1. They once led by a high of 9 points. That's going to be a foul here on Genki Kojima. This is sideline inbound. They get it inside to Davis. Davis has been quiet here after erupting for 6 points in the first period. The defense has clamped down on him. That's Davis. Will he try to look for Carter? Can't. Quick passing. Long 2 is going to be short. They'll get another 14 seconds to work with their offense though. Nice pass inside. Carter will be fouled. Nothing Suda could really do but foul. Baseline inbound this time. All that movement and curling. They get it now to Davis. Davis with a handoff, gets it right back. Will he make his move? He's got to. Shot clock's down to 2. He puts it up. Baby hook, a little bit too strong. Rebound there by Kevin Jones. Kojima calling out the play. Trying to help his team get the lead right back. They hand it off. Nice extra pass. They're moving it around. Suda for 3. No. But another offensive rebound here for Kevin Jones. Kevin Jones has done his work on the offensive boards. Looking at the rebounding story. Essentially tied. So far, 21 rebounds for Alvark Tokyo, 19 for Akita. 35.8 seconds remain before the halftime break. And the teams will talk things over once again. 35.8 seconds remain before the halftime break. It's a 1-point lead enjoyed by Akita. Alvark Tokyo with the possession though. Can they retake the lead here? Wide open from the side. 3-pointers down. Courtesy of Joji Takeuchi. It's another three. 3 threes have dropped after an 0 for 6 first period from 3-point distance. Shot clock is off. Final 6 seconds. Now they're trying to make their move. Looking for their imports. No, they won't. They go for a 3 and it works! Retaking the lead once again. It has been a 3-point show from both these squads here in the final 2.5 of the second period. And as we take a halftime break, it's Akita up by 1, 30-29. And we'd like to welcome everybody back to the CNA Arena here in Akita, as the Akita Northern Happinets, with a 25-19 record, host the two-time defending champions Alvark Tokyo with a slate of 26 wins, 18 losses. As we go back to some of the pieces of action, the first two quarters of play, that first quarter was actually a very low-scoring quarter for both squads. Only 14 points for Akita, 7 for Alvark Tokyo. One of their lowest scoring quarters all throughout this season. Nice slow-mo action there from that Joji Takeuchi block. The imports have come to play. Alex Davis with 6 early points to get things going for Akita. They put up a lead. They built a lead of 9 points. Twice, the first at 12-3. But slowly but surely, it's coming back, especially in the second quarter. There's Alvark Tokyo. Nice three-pointer there from Sotaora. And they had good defense from the interior, but second chance points were the real story here. When you look at the numbers, quite deceiving. We'll break it down a little bit later on. Because when you look at the total field goals, Akita shooting 42% from the field, Alvark Tokyo shooting only 25%, so they should be down, and down big. But Alvark Tokyo just down by 1. And the main reason for that, second chance points. 12 second chance points as compared to just 2 here for Alvark Tokyo. So that's where Alvark Tokyo really took advantage, and they had 5 more rebounds, 24-19. Beating the buzzer there that time was Hasegawa. And here are the numbers. Let's try to break it down. Much better scoring for both these squads. 22 for Alvark Tokyo, 16 for Akita. There are the numbers. When it's broken down into 2 points, look at that. 7 out of 15, 46%. Not that good, but decent as compared to just 22%, 6 out of 27 for Alvark Tokyo. 3-point distance, both these teams didn't shoot that well, but they mirrored each other at around 35% average. Free throws, not that big of a story. But look at the turnovers. 10 turnovers for Akita. That really did them in. Not to mention, as I said, the second chance points. They had 10 more second chance points, talking about Alvark, to be able to offset their very poor shooting from the field. Collectively, their field goals, as I said, 42% for Akita. Just 25% for Alvark Tokyo. 10 out of 39. Here are the top performers. You got Alex Davis with 6 points, backed up there by Hayato Yasuoka, member of the Japanese 3x3 squad, with 6 points. Here are the other top performers rebounding-wise. But 8 points, high scorer for the entire, both squads. We have Seiya Ando with 8. Seiya Ando scored all his 8 points in the second period. Seiya Ando, very familiar to the Filipino fans because he did play for the Meralco Bolts in 2015. A lot more is expected from Seiya Ando because Daiki Tanaka, their main stalwart for Alvark Tokyo, who is also a member of the national team, is out with an injury. He'll be out for another week or 2. And so a lot more load on the shoulders of the imports. Should I say the remaining imports of Alvark Tokyo, Deshaun Thomas and Kevin Jones. Because Alex Kirk, their man in the middle, their 7-footer, is also out. He's in the injury list. They have acquired Jamar Thorpe, where they have yet to field in here today. So far, just relying on Kevin Jones and Deshaun Thomas. Even Zach Baranski, the naturalized player for Alvark Tokyo, has yet to see action as the third quarter is underway. As we talked about at the beginning of the coverage, both these teams need a victory because both these teams are looking for those 2 slots to make it to the wild card in the playoffs. Still a lot of basketball to be played here at the CNA Arena in Akita. Still a 1-point lead enjoyed by Akita. Not a safe lead by any stretch. And it's a low-scoring ball game here at the half. 1 and done for the offense of Akita. Deshaun Thomas has done his work on the boards. There's another miss from point-blank range. They've missed inside that paint so many times. That time a miss from Osakabe. Bringing it closer. Losing possession. Getting all the way home. Yes! Seiya Ando's in double digits. You like that adjustment here from Coach Luka Pavicevic, starting Seiya Ando. He did come off the bench, and that's why if you look at the bench scoring heavily favors Alvark. Nice basket there for Akita. But surprisingly, because of the quick substitution patterns, you'd expect that the bench points should go the way of Alvark. But it is 21-9. Poor pass. Those long hands we talked about here for Alex Davis will help him defensively. 3-point on the way! No. Still a 1-point lead enjoyed by Akita. The shooting has gone sour here from 3-point distance. Actually, both these squads lit it up in the last 2.5 minutes of the second period from long distance. 15-foot jumper works. Nice basket there from Kevin Jones. Kevin Jones right now with 8 points to go with 9 rebounds and 1 assist. Foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Osakabe. Action has been free-flowing as we have Suda checking in. That's why the first 2 minutes of the third period went by like a breeze. Jumper from the wing, not going to work. 1 and done once again on the offensive pattern here. Akita's shooting has gone cold. Tokyo now with the 1-point lead. But taking it away is Carter. 2-man break. Carter with a slam. No! He blew the layup, which was supposed to be a dunk. Things have just gone from bad to worse here for the Akita Northern Happinets. Got a correction of Zach Baranski. We'll give that to you a little bit. In the break in action. And one opportunity here once again for Alvark Tokyo. Suda there. Suda now with 7 points to go with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Watch that incursion, kissing it off the glass. The confirmation on Jack Baranski, check that he is not naturalized, but he was born in Japan to American parents. He finished elementary and junior high school in Japan, and so in that case, he registers as a local. Thanks to my good friend Chihiro, helping me out with the broadcast. It is 36-32 now, 4 points, the biggest lead of Alvark Tokyo in this match. We have not yet had a tie. Long arms not helping Davis that time. Davis still stuck with 6 points, which he scored in the first 4 minutes of the first period. Davis with a block, but free throws coming up here for Deshaun Thomas. A little bit of complaining there, or at least asking for clarification is Sota Ora, saying that it was an illegal pick set by Deshaun Thomas. Referees say otherwise. And so we've got number 0, Deshaun Thomas, forward, standing 6'7", on the line for 2 shots. Thomas makes the first. Deshaun Thomas played for the Spurs and then eventually went to Europe before taking his talents here to the B.LEAGUE in Japan. If you played for the Spurs, if you played for Greg Popovich, you know he's a solid player. Deshaun Thomas now with 4 points, but he's got 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Some pressure being shown in the backcourt. Courtesy of Ando, but he pulls back. They go to the corner. Quarter court. Carter thought about it. We'll bring it closer. Shot clock is at 4, 3. The fans begging them to shoot. And it's another miss. The offense, Akita, has gone really close. They've only scored 2 points in these 4 minutes in the third. Thomas gathers, kicks it out. Shot clock is at 4. Nice jumper there. Sweet shooting, Genki Kojima. And this is now the biggest lead in the ball game for Alvark Tokyo. And that forces the hand of Coach Kenzo Maeda to call this timeout. Watch it once again. Almost a broken play. Long 2 working. Dropping. And it's an 8-point advantage enjoyed by the 2-time defending champions. Five minutes, 49 seconds remain here in the third period. And the fortunes have changed here at the CNA Arena Akita. Akita was once up by 9. They find themselves down by 8. Now just down by 6. Nice basket there from Sotaora. They're showing some pressure of their own. Handling the pressure there was Shota. Shota gets away. Nice pass. Foul is going to be called. Oyosa doesn't like the call. Neither do the fans. Those sounds in the background is actually an instrument to distract opponents, which are supposedly invented by the fans here in Akita. It's called the Girotampo. Well, it did bother Genki Kojima there. He made that first free throw, but you can hear it in the background because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Japanese officials are discouraging the fans from having to shout too much. Hence, they've come up with the Girotampo. Shot isn't going to work from downtown, but a foul will be called. So free throws coming up here for team captain Takuya Nakayama. Captain now on the line, his team trailing by 7. Just about at the halfway mark of the third period. First good. You hear some girotampos in the background. There must be some fans here. Alvark Tokyo who got in their hands on that instrument. 2 free throws down. The lead cuts down to 5. Tokyo with possession though. Nice lead pass. Thomas hands it over. Excellent pass. Kevin Jones with the put. Back to defense. That was last touch by Deshaun Thomas. That's a good call. The lead is back up to 7 though for the visiting squad. Look here, Alex Davis talking to his teammates, asking for a pick. Uh-oh, Alex Davis looks injured. Alex Davis is now hobbling to the bench. Unfortunately here for Akita Northern Happinets, they lost one of their top imports in Kadeem Colby. He played 35 games for them. Kadeem Colby from the Bahamas. He's out with a season-ending injury. So they've just lost 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. You can really feel in the stat sheet. Shot a little bit off. So it's just Javier Carter. Nice find once again. That's like just putting it up and in. An assist there from Seiya Ando. Kevin Jones now with 12 points in the contest to go with 12 rebounds. Solid double-double outing, and we're still in the third period. Nice curl. From the outside, Carter might have traveled. Play on, they say. Stepping back, Carter will get that to drop. Badly needed basket there from Carter. He's got 4 points. Things starting to get a little physical here. Taking it all the way in. It's going to be called a blocking foul. So 2 free throws coming up. That might be cramps. Here for Deshaun Thomas. He acknowledges it. Watch it here. He goes down awkwardly. And his right leg, check that, his left leg just stiffened up. That's a good shot of that leg. He looks like he's good to go. He just needed to stretch it out. Looking to give Tokyo their biggest lead of this contest. First one is down. Thomas now with his 5th point. He also has 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Most of those assists were to his teammate, his American teammate Kevin Jones. Checking in right now will be Joji Takeuchi. That'll add more ceiling here to Alvark Tokyo. This is now the biggest lead for Alvark Tokyo at 9. Very quickly, Takeuchi with the rebound. An offensive foul is going to be called though. The brief party was Masashi Hosoya. So the ball is going to stay on this end of the floor. They're trying to get it down. So more manageable deficit. They twice led at 9 by 9. Now they trail by 9. That's another poor shot. Trying to get it past the timeline. A lot of pressure and getting it past the timeline is Alvark Tokyo. Shota with possession. Shota still. That's going to be a 3-second violation called there on Taiki Osakabe. That's going to be his second infraction in the last 30 seconds. Well, it looks like Alex Davis is good to go as he checks back in. A little grimace there, but I guess he told Coach Kenzo, let's do it. 47-38 is our tally. 2:32 remaining in the third. Quick handoff. An offensive foul is going to be called. And that might be on Davis. It is. He's asking for confirmation. I'd like to be able to see that as well. He's asking the wrong official. There you saw it. There was a nice shove on Deshaun Thomas. And so Thomas ran into the teammate of Davis. So an offensive foul was called. No basket. Foul's going to be called on Carter. 2 free throws coming up here for Alvark Tokyo once again. Taiki Osakabe trying to make up for those 2 blunders. Gets fouled on his way to the hoop. And he will shoot 2. Makes the first. There was one stretch wherein Osakabe was actually shooting 45% from 3-point distance, and he filled in ably in the absence of Daiki Tanaka. He slowed down a little bit here, but nonetheless comes up with 2 points there to help out his squad. It is now an 11-point advantage, 49-38. Only 8 points to show. Now 10 points to show for Akita here in this period. And we're entering the final 2 minutes of the third. Not a good showing offensively for Akita. They've really slowed down in the second and third periods. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. Almost getting that offensive rebound, and they'll get another possession. 3-point on the way. Ando rattles it through. Seiya Ando now with 13 points, together with 1 rebound and 2 assists. He has been just as good as advertised. Short on that 3. It's now a 12-point advantage. 52-40. Trying to pad onto their lead. Thomas with a handoff. Nice passing. Another 3. This time it goes down from the quarter court, and things are starting to heat up. We talked about Osakabe shooting 45% from 3 at one stretch. He knocks that one down, And this is the biggest lead for Alvark Tokyo at 55-40. "44 seconds remain here in the third. It has not been the best of periods for the boys in pink and the fans here at the CNA Arena. Akita have really not had too much to cheer about. The crazy pink fans have not been able to really voice their happiness for the Akita Northern Happinets. And right now, they find their squad down by 15. Could be more with this offensive thrust here from the two-time defending champions. Calling out play number 2. Yankee Ojima has quarterback quite well. On the outside to Deshaun Thomas. Thomas makes his move. Will miss once again. He's missed so many of those, especially in the first half. And he looks up at the ring saying, what do I have to do? Well, remember, Javier Carter actually missed a dunk a while ago for the Akita squad, so he might be wondering as well if there might be some problems with the rims. But overall, Alvark Tokyo's got to be happy. After trailing by 9, they're now up by 15. Going for the shot here, and it works for Deshaun Thomas, not using the glass that time. They're not going to be able to get this in. They do, but no shot is taken. And this is the biggest lead of the ball game for Alvark Tokyo as they take that 17-point edge into the fourth and final period. Welcome to the fourth and final quarter here this Wednesday evening. We're coming to you from the CNA Arena, Akita. It's a battle between the Akita Northern Happinets as they host Alvark Tokyo, the two-time defending champion. Both these squads actually not doing quite as well as they'd want this conference. Alvark Tokyo mired in the middle of the pack with a 26-18 card. Akita Northern Happinets not far behind at 25-19. Nice basket inside there for Alex Davis to start things off. That's a good start because they only had 10 points in the third period. They'll need to score a whole lot more. Not to mention coming up with a lot of defensive plays if they want to come up with a W here today. Talking about the Akita Northern Happinets. Thomas from the outside hits that three. And the lead is up to 18. This is the biggest lead of the ball game. Davis making his move. Gets it inside. Back-to-back basket here for Alex Davis. And he's now in double digits with 10 points. Going past the timeline is Kojima. They'll lose it. Ora gets away. It's going to cut the lead down to 14. We talked about defensive plays. They got it there. Shota brings it down. Tsuyama finds a seam, finds a teammate in the corner. Can't knock that three down though. Trying to be very patient. Two-man game with Carter. Carter on the outside. Will Carter make his move? He gives it back out. Long two works. That's a good timeout here called by Coach Luka Pavicevic. 6 straight points put together by Akita Northern Happinets, and they've cut this deficit down to just 12. After yielding a 18-point lead, bringing it down here to just 12. Coach Luka Pavicevic sends Seiya Ando right back into the fray. And why not? The national team stalwart of Japan has been a steadying factor for his squad. Thomas, left open for a three. Bang! Can you leave the opposing import that free? Ora using the glass will misfire. Davis tries to put it back. Blocked there by Kevin Jones, but a foul will be called. Not on Jones, it might be on someone behind Alex Davis. Watch it here. Did they call the foul on Shota? It will be called in Kevin Jones. 2 free throws coming up here for Alex Davis. for both these squads all throughout this game. In fact, only in the first period, Akita got into foul trouble. And that's why the game has just went on like a breeze. 2.5 gone already here in the fourth and final period. First here for Davis. A little bit too strong. Davis with 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists in this contest so far. But a lot more will be required from him. He is down to 14. Ando brings it down with a lot of conviction. Gets around his man. Shota now. Shota for 3. Yes! Back-to-back threes. A while ago from Deshaun Thomas. Right now from that gentleman, Shota Tsuyama. That's silence from the crowd once again. He's got a great attendance. 1,914 has come and joined the action live at the CNA Arena, Akita. Davis gets away with another twinner there. 5 seconds they call. Might have been a little quick, but the fans will not complain. They'll take it. Good substitution patterns once again here from Coach Kenzo Maeda. On your screens, you see number 24, Ryuto Yasuoka. We mentioned was a member of the 3x3 national team of Japan, known for his deep threes. Let's see if he can space out that floor once again. He had a 3 earlier. Ora gets away with a twinner from that baseline. Shota Ora is actually a rookie, but not playing like one. He's proved to be very reliable, even at the young age of 23 years old. Watch that piece of action. That's Deshaun Thomas. Ran into his defender. That's going to be a second personal foul. Checking back in is Suda. Yutara Suda. On your screens, these are our lady referee. Look at Coach Luka Pavicevic. His squad after trailing by 9 twice in the first half. Went up. Oh, as much as 18. Now they're up by 13. Thomas shaking, baking. Cross-court pass. 3-pointer. Good line. A little bit too strong though for Seiya Ando. They've got a brand new 14 to work with. Ando. To Suda. Suda long 2. Misfires. Ando's there. Another 14 seconds to burn. The corner. Shota. Shota. To the left. Misses. 5.5 to play. Akita still facing a 13-point deficit. Almost a travel there. That 3's gonna work. Not conventional the way he got that 3-pointer off. But Ryuto can hit it from downtown. Opts to play the much quicker, much more physical 3x3. Nice handoff there. Shota with the pass. Kevin Jones with another basket inside. And with 4:59 remaining, we've got an official timeout on the floor. We'll be back for more action in just a bit. We'd like to welcome you back to the CNA Arena Akita as the Akita Northern Happinets host two-time defending champions Alvark Tokyo this Wednesday evening for B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Suntay with the call. Thanks for joining us. We hope you're enjoying this match just as much as we are enjoying bringing it to you. Final 5 minutes of this encounter between these two squads trying to make it to the playoffs. Looking at the field goal numbers, they're a bit skewed. Akita trailing here by 12, but shooting much better at 43% as compared to just 38% for Alvark Tokyo. That's going to bring down the shooting percentage a little bit for Akita. On the outside, Jones hands it off. Suda to Jones. Now they got make their move to the basket. Suda inside, hands it off. Three-pointer there, not working for Kojima. Well, Akita got the defensive stop they were looking for. Can they get a basket? As we approach the final 4 minutes. Nice handoff. Step back jumper, not going to work. An offensive foul is going to be called. I don't think he realizes it. He thought he was fouled. But Furukawa is having to go the other way. It would be nice to see that again though. But an offensive foul was called on that gentleman, Takatoshi Furukawa. Checking back in is Davis. So with the final 4 minutes, Akita going with the Davis, Javier Carver combination. Quick two inside. Ando getting away. Ando now with 15 points. Leads all scorers for Alvark Tokyo. Still a lot of time remaining here. They go inside. Baby hook. It's not going to drop. Nice put back there from Carter. Carter has not really helped out offensively as much as the squad would want to. He's got 6 points to go with the 4 rebounds. Using some clock once again. That looks like a long two. Ando really feeling it now. He thought he was hot a while ago. He's sizzling at the moment. Under 3 minutes to play. Ando's going to be given a breather here as he picked up his 4th foul. Timeout will be called by Akita. They need one final push here tonight. 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining here in this contest. Seiya Ando on your screens has just been replaced. He picked up his 4th personal foul. They feel they might need his offense for their finishing kick, if at all, but they are up by 15. Akita with possession here. They need to get a basket. Officials just checking on the time of the situation. So far, referees have done a good job here today. We've got referees Kato, Kumi, and Kumagai. Get some more numbers. Rebounding totally in favor of Alvark Tokyo, 41-28. And that's why they've got this big advantage. Even if they've shot poorly from the field, a lot of second chance points. They have 17 second chance points as compared to just 9 for Akita. Still trying to sort something out here. Alvark Tokyo also with 5 more assists over Akita, 20-15. Free throws have not been a real big story. So Akita hasn't gone to the line as much as Alvark Tokyo has. Officials are still just trying to get clarification as Jones talks to Davis there. As we mentioned at the top of the coverage, both these squads playing short-handed. Akita has lost Kadim Colby, their 3rd import. There is the Girotampo. We saw a lot of the crazy Pink fans, though they were screaming themselves hoarse in the first 2 periods. They've quieted down here in the 3rd and 4th because the visiting squad, Alvark Tokyo, has taken command of this match in the latter stage. Still sorting things out. And now it's sorted, and now we can get underway. Ball belongs to Akita, down by 15. Time remaining, 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Quick attempt at the basket, that's a good quick move. That's going to be a foul on Kevin Jones as Alex Davis heads to the line for 2 shots. This is going to be to their advantage, watch it. Quick move. That's what they needed to do. Stop the clock and get some points on the board. First for Davis. Will drop. Davis has been averaging 27 minutes on the floor, scoring 10 points, registering 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Davis now with 17 points. He's way above his average, which he needs to do because they're missing the 12 points of Kadim Colby. They're 6'9" center from the Bahamas. Now Akita needs to stop here. Kojima will lose it. Straddling the sideline, actually the baseline there. Was Akita. It didn't change possession though. So the shot clock No, the shot clock, they say, will be reset to 14. But if there was a change of possession, that should have been reset to 24. They say there's no change of possession, so back to 6 seconds. Tale of three coaches. Coach Luka together with Coach Kenzo. Fourth shot doesn't work for Kojima. Coming away with it is Akita. Inside for two! Hanging in the air. That's going to work for Ryuto Yasuoka. Alvark Tokyo now sues for time. Their lead has been cut down to 11. Watch it here once again. The 3x3 national team member. Skies, flies, and hits. "13 seconds before we approach the twilight zone, the final 2 minutes. For the fans of Akita, they know their squad is still in it. For the fans of Alvark Tokyo, they're happy to see that man, Seiya Ando, back in action. He is nursing 3 personal fouls, but he has been the real spark off the bench. Suda bringing it down. Past the timeline, they will lose some clock. And now give it to the hot hand in Seiya Ando. Ando. Nice. Give and go. Gets it back. Ando for 3. Short. Chance here for Akita. On the outside, Carter. Carter pushes his way, gets blocked. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. Davis for 3. Offline. Nice rebound there from Kevin Jones. Ando surveying the situation and then brings it down. Wisely brings it down. Past the half court. Deshaun Thomas. That's an early 3. Misfiring. A minute 15 remain. Quite surprised he took that shot so early in the shot clock. That works in Akita's favor, but Akita is still down. Yasuoka. Jumper short. That just might be it. Getting down past the timeline once again. And they're going to use a lot of his clock. Three-pointer works there for Suda. And that's all she wrote for this ball game. Alvark Tokyo is going to move to 27 victories against 18 defeats. Miss there. That might be the final miss for Alex Davis and Akita. Kojima. Now to the side, Suda with the jumper. That would have been the final nail in the coffin. Not to say that this game isn't over with. Three-pointer not going to work. That's going to be it. They try to get a quick basket because you may be asking why. Because there is a coaching system that could come into play. That's exactly what Coach Luca is telling his boys. We should have pushed forward. They could have gotten a basket on the other end. But still, it's a 14-point victory here for the visiting Alvark Tokyo as they win this one, 76-62. We're going to hear from Coach Luka Pavicevic in a bit, together with today's most valuable player, who most likely will be Seiya Ando. Both these teams came into this match with not the full complement of players. We talked about Akita without Kadeem Colby. Their import, well, Alex Kurt, the import of Alvark Tokyo, was also not in action. He's in the injury list together with Daiki Tanaka, the main local player for Alvark Tokyo. So can you imagine, they were missing a combined 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists without Tanaka and Kirk. And they came away with a victory here, courtesy of those two gentlemen, Kevin Jones and Deshaun Thomas, and the stellar play from national team member Seiya Ando. Ando finished with 18 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Deshaun Thomas contributed 14 points and 7 rebounds together with 5 assists. And Jones with 14 points, 15 boards, and 2 rebounds. And 2 assists,
それではインタビューします。ルカヘッドコーチ、勝利おめでとうございます。
Pavicevic.
Congratulations on the win today, coach.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
秋田との前回の対戦では73対95の敗戦となりましたけれども、今日はカーク、田中両選手がいない中での、勝利となりました。今日のディフェンスの指示についてお聞かせください。
Without Kirk and Daki, we lost for the first game. What was our defensive plan coming into this game today?
So we are playing without Alex and Daiki for some time, and this, so to speak, new team is learning how to upgrade and change the roles and how to learn how to win. So this was a very important win for us.
現在田中大輝、アレックス・カーク怪我で、チームに、プレーできてない状況ですので、この2名の、中心選手なしでの、新たなチームで、どのようにして、勝利をするかということを、しっかり今いるメンバーで、考えて、実行して、今日の試合はしっかりと勝てたと感じております。
はい、秋田との対戦で、気をつけていることがあればお聞かせください。
So we need to establish a defensive game like this. We are not the team that can count on 100-point wins, as we saw in our loss against Kyoto or Nagoya, where we scored 90 points. So these are the things that we need to learn how to do without deep roster with Kirk and Tanaka.
はい、やはり、秋田さんもオフェンス中心の選手です、チームですので、やはり我々のディフェンスがしっかりと機能することです。我々のチームは100点を取って、勝利をするようなチームではないので、いかに相手のチームをロースコアに持っていくこと、以前でも名古屋戦、京都戦で90点台、取ったんですけども、残念ながら我々負けてしまいましたので、本当にハイスコアという形でも相手の、得点をいかに抑えるかというところのディフェンスがポイントでした。
はい、タイトなスケジュールで、次節に向けても頑張っていただきたいと思います。今日はどうもありがとうございました。
next couple of games. Thank you.
So thank you all so much, and let's all have this good ending of the season. Arigatou gozaimasu.
That was Coach Luka Pavicevic answering the questions from the media about how was he able to win without Alex Kirk and Daiki Tanaka, and also what was the defensive plan. And he answered that so astutely. Let's see who they choose as today's MVP. Well, Smart Money says Seiya Ando. And there he is.
はい、安藤選手お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございます。
今日は私がですね、安藤選手注目選手に挙げたんですけれども、その通り以上のですね、活躍をしていただきましてありがとうございます。秋田の対戦で特に気をつけていることがあればお聞かせください。
もちろん秋田はリーグトップの、ハードな、ディフェンスしてくるチーム、だったのに対して、ゲーム1では、それに加えてオフェンスもね、やっぱすごいこのシュート確率で、僕たちがやられてしまったので、なんとかこう出だし、しっかりと、自分たちの、プレーをしてついていこうっていう気持ちで最初は入りました。はい、
今日の、勝利のポイントがあればですねお聞かせください。
やはり3クォーターで、こうなんていうんですかね、自分たちもう一度こう地に足をつけて、ディフェンスもオフェンスも、やれたのが、勝利につながったのかなと思います。
あとブースターの皆様にメッセージをお願いします。
自分こう本当にこういう状況下の中で、もう一度この秋田の地に来て、たくさんのファンの皆さんの前でプレーできたのを本当に嬉しく思いますし、また現地東京でも応援に来てくれたアルバルクの皆さんにも、これからもっともっとタフな、シーズンになっていくと思いますが、最後まで応援よろしくお願いしますと伝えたいです。
はい、どうもお疲れのところありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Say Ando's got more than a handful of fans, and not just rooting for him because they root for Alvark Tokyo, but because he does play for the national squad of Japan as well. He talked about the fact that in this COVID-19 situation, he appreciates the fact that the fans have attended, especially the fans of Alvark Tokyo. Bit of trivia. Ando actually played for Akita before, so he is very familiar with the Akita fans. Obviously, they're not that happy that he left, though. As we go back to some of the action, defense really played a big factor to begin this matchup. And things started out exceptionally well for Akita as they raced off to a 10-2 advantage. As we saw that long three, courtesy of Ryuto Yasuoka. But chipping away was Alvark Tokyo. Short out there. Nice block from Joji Takeuchi. That's why he's in there. 6'9" beanpole. Getting away that time was Carter. Two-man game working here for Kevin Jones. Not too much scoring in the first period, but much better than the second. In the first period, Akita scored just 14 points. Alvark Tokyo with just 7. In the second period, much better showing for Alvark Tokyo. They scored 22 points. Akita with 16. So the first half ended 30-29. Akita protecting a 1-point advantage. Things started to heat up in the third, courtesy of Seiya Ando, today's MVP. You can see him rifling it in there from 3-point distance. turned out to be a very poor quarter for Akita. Only scoring 10 points, while Alvark Tokyo was able to get 28. That's a discrepancy of 18 points. And everybody's starting to hit. Taiki Osakabe. That three is going to go down. That was the only three for Hasegawa. But the fans were really silenced after the halftime break. Here's Ando getting away. Nice look inside. Great slow-mo replay there of that pass. They found Satoshi Furukawa inside. Blown play. Ends up in this long two. The 1-2 punch of the imports. Deshaun Thomas and Kevin Jones of Alvark Tokyo was just too much for the defense of Akita. Carter will bring it in much closer. Step back jumper will drop. Another one of those step back shots. And it's put in there from Alex Davis. Deshaun Thomas explodes to the basket but will miss. Nice ball movement. Seiya Ando will rattle that one through. Thomas once again. And it's another three from downtown. That time from Osakabe. Steal and lane here from Sotaora. If you take a look at the three-point numbers, shooting 45% was Alvark Tokyo, 11 out of 24, and that really helped contribute to this victory of theirs. Nail off Deshaun Thomas, wide open. And he made him pay. He said that was so simple. That's another simple shot, that time from Shota. Shota quarterback so well in relief of Kojima. Look at that handoff. All Jones had to do was just put that up, kiss it off the glass. And that's the ball game as we break down the numbers. 76 for Alvark Tokyo, 62 for Akita Northern Happinets. You can see the 2-point numbers. 42% for Akita. Shooting much better as compared to Alvark Tokyo, but just too many second chance points. Rebounding was a big story. 45 for Alvark Tokyo, just 33 for Akita. And that's why that contributed to 8 more second chance points. Also with more assists was Alvark Tokyo, 21-17. Turnover story, not that big a deal. 14 turnovers for Alvark. Check that, 14 for Akita and 12 for Alvark Tokyo. Here are the numbers. Davis finishing with 11, backed up there by Yasuoka's 11. Sotaora had 9. On the other side, nice shooting from Seiya Ando. He's got 18 points and 14 apiece from the 2 imports. Deshaun Thomas and Kevin Jones. Some more numbers here. 8 rebounds in total here for Alex Davis, but 15 rebounds for Kevin Jones. So a big double-double. 5 assists given out by Deshaun Thomas, though. And so Akita wins this one. Akita, loses this one to the 2-time defending champions, Alvark Tokyo. Alvark Tokyo moves to 27 wins and 18 defeats. And that wraps up our coverage here for B.LEAGUE action this Wednesday evening. Thanks for joining us. This has been Anthony Suntay. Have a good evening ahead. Take care, everybody. God bless.